Assalamu alaikum all of you. I hope you all are doing well. I welcome you all again in my channel. And in my previous class I had solved the composition and precise of CSS exam 2002. Today I'll solve the uh, change the voice of the verb of the following sentences. This question was a given in the exam, the change the voice. So we'll begin our session, and if you haven't watched my lectures, as I had already solved the 2001 and 2000 year CSS paper, so go and watch those lectures as well. It's very useful for you because the things and the many a times pair of words and many errors repeats, so you will go and watch those videos, right? So now we'll start our class. I'll teach you about I'll tell you what type of voice errors they were asked, or they asked in an exam. Currently they don't I mean that in recent exams, like in after 2016, the syllabus was revised, and mostly they don't ask the questions related to the voice, right? So I'll just solve these questions for you, because might be it will come again in MCQs. So yes, the first question is: the production of cash crops directly affects the economy of an agricultural country. Now you will just see that the question is: the production of cash crops directly affects. When you'll see the word affects, this is a verb, affect is a verb, so here it has a s. It means this is a present simple tense. So how we'll change it? We will change it by using the verb is, am, are, and third form of the verb, right? So the answer is the economy. The object of the sentence will be the subject in active and passive voice when we'll convert it into the passive, and the subject will be the object of the sentence. I had written, the economy of an agricultural country is directly affected. Now is a main verb, and is a helping verb, and affected is a main verb. So you can see that we had changed the voice. Affected is a third form of the verb, and we will also use by the production of the cash crops, right? So this is how we'll solve it. The next question is: the accelerated car speed passed the traffic signal and crashed into a van and killed two men, right? So we will change it into the passive voice in a way that a van and the two men were killed. A man and a van and a two men were killed as an accelerated car speed passed the traffic signal and crashed into it. Okay, so you will see that we had changed it by using the were and killed. Were is used when there is a past simple tense, and when we'll change it, we will use the was and were to change it into the passive voice. As the subject was plural, the when and the two men, so we had used were because the subject was a plural, right? The next question is: the students were asked to submit the assignment before the end of the day, right? The students were asked. Now you'll see there is a were and asked to submit the assignment before the end of the day. Now this sentence is passive. The students were asked, right? So we will make it active. The teacher asked the students to submit the assignment before the end of the day, right? Why? How will identify that this is a passive voice? Because there is a verb and the third form of the verb asked, right? The next sentence is: the new budget was being discussed. The new budget was being discussed. This is again the passive. In passive we will make it into the active, right? They discussed the new budget. This is as simple as I had told you. The manager has announced a bonus for all the workers. Okay, so has announced. This is a present perfect tense. Has announced. Okay, how you'll identify, because there is a has and there is a third form of the verb, so this is a present perfect tense. The bonus for all the workers has been announced. What we'll use been, announced by all the managers. While making the passive voice, we will use has been announced, right? This is how we'll change it. The voice, the police chased the ducat and finally arrested him. Okay, chased. You will see chased and arrested. There are two words. It is a past tense, simple past tense. The ducat was finally arrested by the police after they chased him, right? This is how we'll change it. And it is difficult to finish the work on time. To finish the work on time had been difficult, right? Because it is written it was, so this is how I'll change it, right? Had plus been plus difficult. Okay. At last the speech ended and the prizes were distributed. Okay, were distributed. Okay, this is how I'll change it. We'll change it. At last the speech was ended and the prizes had been distributed. Okay, now the next sentence is she manages her duties without any help despite her blindness. Okay, her duties are managed. Her duties she manages, as it is written that she manages, it means this is a present tense, present simple tense. So when we'll convert it, or when we'll make the passive voice of it, then we'll use her duties are managed without any help despite her blindness. Okay, the next sentence is I appreciate your efforts and hope you'll continue in the same fashion. Okay, I appreciate your efforts and hope you will. There is a will and there is a appreciate, so we will convert it and we'll make the passive voice of it. Your efforts are appreciated. Because I appreciate is a present tense, we'll convert it and we'll use it. We will make the passive voice of it, so we'll use are and v3, third form of the verb. Your efforts are appreciated and it is hoped that you would, I had used would, continue in the same manner. Okay, this is how we'll make the passive voice of these sentences. And thank you so much. If you really like my lectures, so please don't forget to subscribe, like and share my videos with your friends, because it keeps me motivated and it took a lot of efforts to make a content for you. And if you haven't watched my vocabulary series and idiom series and CSS salt paper series, so go and watch those lectures. I hope you'll like my video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.